So we are getting closer to the 5-year anniversary of announcing Metroid Prime 4, but have been provided all the Call of Duty Vanguard entertainment. In other words, absolutely nothing. So while I continue to make these pretty useless Metroid Prime 4 videos since there is nothing to talk about, I figured this one would highlight other people who are talking about Metroid Prime 4 and clearly has nothing to talk about. Let us look up some news articles about Metroid Prime 4 and see what we can learn. Not necessarily about the game, because of course there would be nothing about that, but instead which gaming news websites and authors are out of ideas. This first article is about a guy who is wanting to hear more about Metroid Prime 4. The main facts behind this article is because Metroid Dread was quite successful, that a follow-up Metroid game would also be received warmly. I mean, we kinda knew that. The first 3 Metroid games kicked ass and all that shit, so a fourth no doubt would kick ass. The article is also a little bit pessimistic of hearing more news soon, as Nintendo has other games on the slate. But you never know. And now that we're done reading this article, it's time to read about Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Season 4 theme song and staff revealed. Why is this just an article? In a span of a week, Win.gd wrote an article about the same topic, but just different wording. Has Metroid Prime 4 been cancelled, and when will it come out? It's written by the same guy too. He must really be at the bottom of the barrel for article ideas. I find it funny too when I read the second article, it says it definitely is not cancelled, which somewhat negates the point of the first article. And for some reason this website only gave me Verbo abs. They are right though, I do kinda need to go on vacation after reading all these shitty articles. Somehow when looking up Metroid Prime 4, you immediately get articles about another game, a fan-made N64 game. A Mexican indie developer, no look there's Verbo again. He has come out with a Metroid game that would have fit the N64. There actually wasn't a Metroid game for the N64, so it's kinda nice we have this filler right here. And actually, I'd say this, you should probably check this out. This game looks like it'd be kinda cool. Who the hell knows we get in Metroid Prime 4, so shit, we got this guy's thing going on right now. When looking more into Metroid Prime 4, you will get an article about depressing corporate situations. Many workplaces can become toxic, and it seems like video game companies are great examples of that. This guy actually wanted to blow his brains out, a direct quote, and he was simply working on the logo for Metroid Prime, which I must say he did nail it. But man, that's a pretty simple thing for management to create a stressful situation over. And no secret, my favorite game is Ocarina of Time. But it was almost the death of this poor guy, who dubbed as a manual designer. Just sounds like this dude then ended up doing a lot more than just manual designing. This poor guy needs a vacation. But it's a good thing I keep getting all these goddamn Verbo abs on those websites. Why the fuck are there so many ads on all these fucking websites? Final article I found was about the Prince of Persia remake. Yep, somehow on the first page of Google News articles was a game not related to what I was looking up in the slightest. Looking up information about Metroid Prime 4 is like a divorced dad's dating life. It is completely desperate. This very short article honestly had less effort than most of the videos I create, and it does actually reference Metroid Prime 4 as both games seem to be in a bit of production hell right now. So as we conclude this video, what have we learned from our research? Just like good old high school reports where we have learned nothing from our research and are desperately writing the report one night in advance in hopes to get a C.